everyone, I'm Jackie, and welcome back to another episode of Lowe's How to Anything. Do you have old tools lying around with rust on them? Don't throw them out just yet, because today I am going to walk you through how to remove the rust from your tools in 3 different ways. Let's get into it. As you guys can see, the tools in front of me have seen better days. There's a couple scenarios on why your tools are rusting. Maybe you left it outside while it's raining, or maybe you're working in a damp environment and not drying your tools properly. Let's talk about what is rust and why does it occur in the first place. Rust is a combination of iron and oxygen in the presence of water and moisture on metal. So this chemical reaction is called oxidation, and over time it's gonna eat away at your metal and create this visible rust that we see. So now that we've learned a little bit more about rust, let's remove it. So I went to Lowe's to pick up a pre-made rust remover. I'm also gonna make 2 DIY solutions to remove the rust, right here, right now. So this is our very first dissolver of the day that I picked up from Lowe's. And unlike the other 2 DIY solutions that I'm about to make, those can take up to 24 hours to remove the rust. This one takes less than 30 minutes. So because it works so fast, I'm not going to apply this to our tools until tomorrow. Another benefit of this dissolver is not only does it get rid of rust, but it also protects bare metal from getting rusty for up to 12 months. So this is our very first DIY solution of the day. It's white vinegar and water, so you're just gonna add both of those into the bowl. Then you're gonna take your tools, submerge it in there, and leave it overnight. In the white vinegar, there's acidic acid that breaks down the iron and the rust, which makes it so easy to just wipe away. So now we're just gonna leave these in here for 24 hours and check back tomorrow for the results. This is our second DIY solution of the day, and all you're gonna need is baking soda and water. When you mix those 2 together, it creates a paste that you're going to brush on our tools. This is a great alternative for those larger, rustier items like you see right here that maybe you wouldn't be able to submerge in the white vinegar like I just showed you. So we're gonna go ahead and mix these 2 together, create that paste, and start putting it on. So the reason why the baking soda can remove the rust is because it neutralizes the acidic materials in the rust because it's alkaline. So now that we have a thick paste, let's go ahead and put it on our tools. Okay, great. So now that this is fully covered in our paste, we're gonna leave this overnight for 24 hours. We're gonna check back in tomorrow with all of our tools and see the results. All right, we're back. It has been 24 hours. As you guys can see, the baking soda and water has created a really hard shell. We also have our white vinegar over here. I see the rust flaking off of the tools. Cannot wait to take that off. But first, just a reminder, we do have the dissolver that we got from Lowe's. This one takes under 30 minutes, so I'm gonna apply that one. And while that sits and waits, I'm gonna go ahead and clean our other set of tools. Let's get into it. So you just wanna apply a generous amount on both sides of the tools. It's literally been 1 minute and you could already see the rust falling off, but we're still gonna let it sit for about 20 minutes. So it's finally time to see the results with the baking soda DIY solution, which I'm really excited about because as you can see, it's created this hard cast. So what I'm gonna do first is spray it with some white vinegar and that's gonna help break it down, and then I'm gonna scrub it off with a brush. Let's get into it, I'm excited to see it. As you can see, it's already breaking up that hard cast. So I'm just gonna apply a generous amount. Let that fizz for a little bit. Now that it's been sitting for a while, I'm gonna go in with my wire brush and start scraping it off. Moment of truth. Worked a little too good. Get ate away at our saw here. Rust is gone, for sure. Maybe did its job a little too well. As you can see, some of the coating of the metal came off when the rust was removed. So let's go see what's going on with our wrench. I love to go in with a wire brush because as you can see, there's a lot of grooves and it's just a good way to get into those nooks and crannies. Okay, so we're moving on to our other solution. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, give it a quick wipe down. most of the rust is already gone. I'm gonna go back in with my wire brush to get in those nooks and crannies. If you don't have a wire brush, you could always use some sandpaper. That's a really great alternative. And look at that, all of the rust is falling off, which is amazing. Of the two DIY solutions, this one is definitely more effective. Look at that, all gone. It has been 30 minutes, and as you guys can see, just from looking at it, where's the rust? I have to squint to see any remnants of the rust. It's been sitting here for 30 minutes, and immediately when I sprayed this dissolver on our tools, you could already see it breaking apart. So I'm just gonna now go in with a towel, wipe it off, and see the final results. But I mean, come on. Wow, look at that. Was there even rust on this before? Here are all of our tools and the final results. No rust detected, which is a great sign. Over here, this was our baking soda DIY. As you can see, it did strip the coating on our metal, so moving forward, whenever you're picking your solution or dissolver, just make sure you spot test before moving forward. Over here is the white vinegar DIY that we did. Again, there's no rust, so it definitely was effective, but you can see on this one right here, there's still a couple of scuffs and imperfections. But in the middle is where we use the dissolver from Lowe's. It took less than 30 minutes. It was the fastest out of all of the ones that we did today. And as you can see, they're shiny. They're brand new, like we just bought them. So clearly the dissolver from Lowe's is the winner. Remember, if you have old tools lying around with rust on them and you want to remove it, you can find everything you need at your local Lowe's or at Lowes.com. And while you're there, if you need any assistance, just look out for a Lowe's Red Vest associate. They're there to help you. Like and subscribe this video and leave me a comment below and let me know what you want to see on the next Lowe's How To Anything video.